Roblox has thousands of items in its catalog, even more than Barbie has in her closet. But there are a ton of rare items that do exist on the Roblox platform, and a lot of them really aren't well known. So we are going to be taking a look at 25 rare Roblox accessories that you may not know about. Let's get started with the Golden Game headphones. This headset is one of a few rare items that Roblox doesn't actually tell us much about, only mentioning something about Twitchcaster of the Week. Turns out this headset was given out to a few lucky people that streamed Roblox in 2016 and 2017 and were noticed by Roblox admins. No idea if there was a required viewer count to get this item, but considering my friend Code Primate got them while streaming on Twitch, and he only has 5.7 thousand followers on that platform, the viewer requirement probably wasn't very high if it existed at all. These headsets were also rewarded to a small group of early Roblox video stars, but other than that, they haven't been given out since 2018. Though that age is really nothing compared to the 2007 Visor. Roblox began releasing hats back in 2017, and with this new feature, they began to release a new visor every year. The first one, though, was only in the shop for 4 months, having been released in October for the mere price of 8 ticks. This visor has not been available for purchase since, meaning that someone had to have played Roblox 14 years ago to get it. That's like literally 3/4 as old as I am. This isn't the only rare Roblox item released in 2007, though. Another notable accessory that was released back then is the Paintball Champions Trophy. It was the second competition item ever given out, and unlike its predecessor, the Domino Crown, the Paintball Champions Trophy has never gone limited. The award was given to winners of Mike's Paintball Tournament, and well, the game was Mike's Paintball, a capture the flag game that was one of Roblox's earliest popular games. Each team in the competition had 5 members, so only 5 players were awarded this valuable trophy hat. However, as of current, Metal Mario is the only winning team member that still has access to his account, with the other 4 members having had their accounts terminated. Since this item can't be traded, this means that Metal Mario is the last remaining owner of this hat. This definitely makes this item incredibly rare, with only 1 of the 5 standing the test of time and remaining in the hands of a player. Except for the fact that Shadelsky freaking owns one too. So I guess there's technically 2 owners, but only 1 of them truly won it. However, the Ready Player One event also had a lot of awards that only 1 person won. If you didn't play Roblox back in 2018, then you missed out on what many people consider to be Roblox's greatest event ever, with the possible exception of Roblox battles. I mean, to be honest, that was a really good event too. The Ready Player One event was a scavenger hunt that, like the book it was based on, had players discover the locations of 3 hidden keys and use them to unlock a final reward. However, what you may not have known is that there were more than just 4 reward items given out during that event. In fact, there were 14. There were the 3 key crowns, but each one had 3 variants, a bronze, silver, and gold variant. This made 9 crowns in total that were given out depending on how quickly one found the key. However, only the first player to discover the key would be awarded the golden variant, meaning that there are 3 golden crowns that have only a single owner. Aroku, the first player to complete the entire event, was given the Dominus Venari, the grand prize. This Dominus is actually the rarest of its kind, being the only one with a single owner. But did you know that there was another Dominus given out as well? The Dominus Clavis was a silver reskin of the Dominus Venari, given out to the 8 game developers involved during the event. However, unlike this Dominus, the Void Star gift box doesn't even have a skin at all. As you can probably tell, this gift box would give players the Void Star back in 2007, which was and still is a moderately rare item on the platform. The way to get its gift form, though, was super complicated and required solving a bunch of hints, buying a few items in the catalog, messaging some random guy online. Yeah, it was great. But eventually, you would get the Void Star crown for free through its gift. However, the crown itself was made available for a whopping 20,000 ticks, and a lot of people actually had that much money because goodness gracious, almost 2,000 people ended up owning the Void Star. That really makes the actual gift a lot rarer, and considering it's literally just a box, like, it has no mesh or texture, like, it makes it a whole lot cooler. It isn't actually the only one that is like that, just a little box. There's actually two other items, this question mark item right here and this golden crown of Telemon item, but I really don't know of any purpose for these, and it appears that Shadelsky's like the only one that actually owns either of these items, so we're just gonna move on to the Illumina Crown of O's. Themed after the also incredibly rare Illumina sword, this hat is literally the rarest item in this list, as nobody even owns it. That doesn't mean developers can't get this item, but to own it requires having 1 billion monthly active users on a game. 1 billion. That's literally over 12% of the human population. I'm not surprised at all that nobody owns this. It's to be noted as well that the Blue Steel Crown of O's also hasn't been obtained yet, but it only requires 100 million monthly active users, so it is likely at some point somebody will own this. However, I'm pretty sure that nobody else is going to be getting the DJ Kryptonik Mask. Okay, so this face accessory looks exactly like one of those emotion masks that you see at theaters, but it's neon green. Apparently, its single owner likes it though. The DJ Kryptonik Mask was awarded to Kryptonik Official for his musical contributions to Roblox trailers and gears back in 2013. Apparently, Shadelsky also owned this hat at some time, but I don't think he owns it anymore. It's not in his inventory, at least. Kryptonik is currently an active Roblox user, but he seems to be totally inactive in some other parts of his life. Yeah, like his romantic one. However, unlike Kryptonik, I'm pretty sure these guys are doing pretty good with their QA tester hats. Now, quality assurance testers are Roblox's base of pro game testers that make sure that everything Roblox does is picture perfect. Though sometimes things do manage to slip through the cracks. But all jokes aside, these guys do a really good job, and the best of the best managed to get either the Valiant Top Hat of testing or the Valiant Valkyrie of testing. Originally, there was also the Thoroughly Tested hat that was given out to all QA testers, but that has since been removed, and now only the Valiant Top Hat of testing and the Valiant Valkyrie of testing are given out to specific testers that do a really good job. The Valkyrie is especially rare, making it actually about as uncommon as the Deadly Dark Dominus. Okay, so this is like the last Dominus I'll mention in this video. I know the Dominus Fedaria was well known, but I mean, this one, you may not know about it because it has probably the most luck-based way of being obtained, besides the Dominus Fedaria, actually. It's also the only Dominus to come out of a toy code. However, it is really rare for two major reasons. First, it came with the Frostbite General, which was a limited edition toy that only got sold at the San Diego Comic-Con of 2019 for $20. That's a little overpriced for a toy, guys. And second, this item came from a chaser code. If you don't know what a chaser code is, it's basically a super rare code that sometimes comes with a toy. Very rarely. So these two facts are the reason why only 28 users are known to own this item. It isn't limited either. So who has it, and who doesn't, well, sorry guys. Nope, cheap $20 Dominus for you. Though I'd say Modded made quite a steal with his boss white hats. This is likely the rarest series on all of Roblox, outperforming even the Dominus series, the Federation series, the Domino Crown series. It's much rarer than those. Consisting of 6 hats in total, the only way to get one of these was to discover and report a critical bug or exploit to Roblox. And it's got to be critical though, because if you didn't do one that was a big deal, you're only going to be getting the Red Banded Top Hat. Though a super cool item in itself, the Red Banded Top Hat is like nothing compared to the boss white hats. Out of the 6 hats, 3 are owned by more than one person, with the other 3 all being owned by one user by the name of Modded. Since this hat stopped being given out in 2020, Modded will forever be the only person to own every version of this hat. Modded also happens to own a special hat that I personally like very much, called the Golden Roblox Bullet, one of the special admin distributed items. Ever since 2019, meeting Roblox administrators in person could get you a very exclusive reward. Admins are able to give out very special tokens that can be redeemed for an exclusive Roblox item. The first one that was ever released is actually my favorite item in the entire catalog, and that's the golden Roblox bowler. I mean, that thing is perfect. It's so shiny and beautiful and golden, and I want one so bad. But yeah, that thing was released in 2019. The gold Licca Blockstar was released the following year in 2020, also with special token codes. 2021 also technically had the golden balloons, but these were only given out during the Roblox Developers Conference, so they really don't count too much for that year. These balloons are also considered to be the tallest item on all of Roblox apparently, so congratulations devs! We've found the solution to your short man syndrome. Finally, the bag of Robux is the newest admin distributed item, having been released in December of 2021. Honestly, I'd absolutely love to get my hands on one of those golden Roblox bowlers. But honestly, since it came out in 2019, I kind of doubt that's going to ever happen. I'm definitely not going to fool myself into believing I'm ever going to get the Teapot Turret though. This is a very special teapot. It is an employee-specific item that actually had some special superpowers. Had, because it doesn't have them anymore. But it had 4 abilities: Fire Shield, Spin Fire, Gravity Hammer, and... Each one was basically admin abuse, so just be glad you never had to deal with these in-game. It also had a lot of weird thumbnail images in the catalog that make just about 0 sense. Administrator comedy at its finest. This hat's owned by a few random admins, and I absolutely have no idea why they own them. Also, Polyhex, who is the head developer for Super Doomspire and actually isn't an admin, owns this item, apparently for winning a developer competition. Somehow. Yeah, this item totally sounds legit, and everything about it makes sense completely. Well, my friends, that's 25 different super rare Roblox items that you didn't know about. Or maybe you did. But either way, make sure to comment which one surprised you the most, and hit the like button if you enjoyed. But that's your choice, not mine, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.